Hi guys and welcome to Married with Clix, and tonight we are doing a 300 point full modern, right? 300 point full modern age meta game. So this time around, I'm trying a strategy to see how it works. Mixing a couple of characters together to see how well they'll do. And that starts off with the Wolverine agent of Hydra. And the reason he's on here is that he has a trait that whenever friendly characters use the Hydra team ability, they can use it either in a close combat and they don't need line of fire. Now, that also applies to whenever they're making a ranged one. So normally the Hydra team ability works that if you're adjacent to a character using the Hydra team ability and they can see your target, they'll lower the defense of the target. Now, normally you have to see that target. With Wolverine, you don't have to see that target. So, basing around that. And next is Agent Ward. Now, Agent Ward has a trait that if you can use the Shield team ability, you can also use the Hydra team ability. So that will go on to Steve Rogers, who can use the Shield team ability, who's now going to use the Hydra team ability, which will work with Wolverine, which doesn't need line of fire. He can see through walls and elevated. So now I can use the Hydra team ability on the other side of elevated. And now I just spoiled my entire strategy for Jason, and he's just like, what the just happened there? So that is actually only $2.95. So I also, in place of a resource, I have the shield level 7 to possibly have one turn of Wrecking House with Nick Fury. So we'll see how all of that Hydra shield shenanigans goes for me.
So, this week's Modern Meta Team is brought to you in part by one of our patrons. This is Ronnie Andrews, who has built me a 300 point Modern team. I guess watching an episode that I just recently did on scientist keyword. Maybe not, I'm not sure. And there's actually a scientist on here I forgot existed and forgot was really good. And that is Berin von Straka from the Age of Ultron movie set. This is one of the Target exclusives. I want to thank local player Patrick Chow for loaning this to me, along with 2 test subjects in order to make this team work. The Baron Strucker, of course, his job is to bring the test subjects to the board. And then we go from there. There's a couple options that they come with that could be very menacing. So we'll look forward to seeing how that works. We have Speed Demon, because I didn't even realize this guy was a scientist, which is amazing. And of course, he's just really strong. To round it all out, I brought a man, or we have a man.
Monkey's right there.
A man and his monkey. Fits the 50 point figure from the Nick Fury Fast Forces. Alliteration is fun. To add some TK and some monkey action. Unfortunately, I really wish, I don't know if Ronnie had planned this, but the Henry unfortunately doesn't synergize well with the Speed Demon, because Speed Demon would be carrying Henry the whole time, and then Henry would just kind of be off, not occupying any squares or anything like that. Anyway, I'm going to find a way to make the monkey work. If I have to spank the monkey. Anyway, this team comes rounded out with a Green Lantern power battery, obviously to fill in that gap of willpower. Willpower, as well as, the potential to stop some outwit, perplex. And the construct built, now it's been a while since I used a power battery. I'm not going to lie to you. I think the only one I've used recently has been the red one. And his build was with a pair of scissors, a decoy, a crossbow, and a catapult, all green. with a Green Lantern power ring, of course, to make a full green complement, to mess with Amber's free actions, or limit them to a certain degree. Unfortunately, after having seen her build and realizing that Hydra isn't actually a free action, it's more of a passive ability that's kind of triggered, I'm not going to get a whole ton of action out of that, but we'll see what we can do with this. In the meantime, it's time to create the test subjects and get to the game. Fitz, let's restart. Henry, how does this work? Beginning of the game, place Henry adjacent to Fitz at no cost. And we'll put it here.
Alright, well, I won the roll off.
Yes, you did.
So
in spite of my themery.
Yeah.
Already things are off to a bad start. Sorry, Ronnie.
Alright, I'm gonna plop word up in this room here.
Yo.
Wolverine's gonna jump in with him.
Okay. Let's see.
Characters, and then Steve's gonna stand guard.
Steve!
Do it, Steve Rogers. Great. And now it's you.
Okay. So Fitz is going to start with a sidestep here, followed by a TK. Wait, I just got to make sure. Yes. Give him a power action. They're less than 4. Alright. So Fitz takes a power action to TK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. TK Speed Demon here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How does this work? When Speed Demon moves, after actions resolve, choose an opposing character and roll a d6. If the result is less than the number of distinct squares that he moved into or through that are adjacent to that character during the move, you may place that character in line of fire. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think this is going to work the way I think it is. One more time here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not quite as far as I thought it was. Sorry, folks. I don't mean to be so... Because I'm just... Speed Demon is a really weird power, and I want to maximize the number of squares next to Steve Rogers. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I also don't want to take shots back. Should I go over here? It's probably better. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why can't you be wizard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I'm going to do that whole thing where I go there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did there. Okay. And somewhere in there I'm making an attack, we'll say from this square.
Okay.
And it's an 11 attack against a 17 defense, because this is in close combat. And that'll hit.
Okay.
It hits for 3.
So I take 2 because I
Yep.
have toughness.
Because Steve Rogers has toughness as part of his defense power. And then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got to roll 1 die. If the result is less than the number of distinct squares that Speed Demon moved into or through that are adjacent to that character through the move, I can place a character within line of fire of its square and up to the result away in squares and deal that character half the 1. Okay, so that's less.
The result is less than the number of distinct squares the speed demon moved into or through that are adjacent to that character during the move. You may place that character within line of fire of its square and up to the result away in squares and deal that character half of the result. I deal 1, I guess, because...
Yeah, so you're moving me one of these squares and then dealing me 1, because it'll be half, rounded up, but I have toughness.
Yeah.
And it's not penetrating. So I'll take
Well, that did nothing.
You get to move me.
Charge now. Ah. There. You. I'm gonna give an action to my power battery to give the decoy to speed demon.
Snazzy.
So, the speed demon. Power battery. There. Alright. Your turn, ma'am.
Yes.
Alright.
So Speed Demon now has the
Decoy.
And it's now my turn?
Yes.
Alright. Now that also means that he has willpower.
Yes.
It means that he is going
GTFO?
to... Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make it through this turn.
Alright, well, I may as well... I gotta try and lock you down a little bit. So I will charge with Steve. Unfortunately, that's going to bring you up to a 19 defense with your combat reflexes.
Except you have a 12 attack.
have
But
12
I am going to roll my newly found shape change. Gotta make sure these are on the thing so we know what they are. Nope, I rolled that shape change. The gamble paid off!
Ooh, okay. Well then, I am gonna have to
You
clear.
can probably keep that object there.
Oh yes, clear Wolverine and Agent Ward, and then hope that you roll a 1 on your breakaway. Unless you ignore characters.
I ignore characters for movement.
And screw you, Speed Demon.
Except there aren't very many adjacent squares that you have. I can get 4. Which I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is my plan on ending.
Okay.
This is where I'm going to attack you from.
Okay.
11 on 17. Actually, I'm just going to keep the character there for rules' sake.
Mm-hmm.
That does hit for 3.
I don't have a beam problem or anything, so I'm going to take 2.
Yep.
Because I still have my toughness.
And because nothing changed about my sets, I
2.
go there.
Okay.
Alright. Next up, the Baron will create a test subject. Orange red starting line. And I'm going to give the Baron a crossbow. So Baron Strucker has a crossbow now. That will be nice enough to mark him with a little Green Lantern marker. Created by ClixAccessories.com. Action token. And the action tokens that we're using are brought to you by BigBullyGames.com. Plug.
Boom! Name drop.
Your turn, ma'am.
You're right. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. I have full movement charge.
Whoa! Suddenly Wolverine! This Wolverine, unfortunately, does not come with Battle Fury.
No. It's
So
top-loaded leadership.
Do get my shape change, which does not succeed.
Alright.
11 against a 19.
And just making sure there's nothing else with that charge. Just stealth and full movement, ignoring characters. Alrighty.
That is a 4.
Okay, well. That's the way this game's gonna go today.
Do you know why that didn't work, Amber?
Mm.
It's because before that action, you did not scream YOLO.
I gotcha. Should've known better.
You should have.
Ward's gonna come over and hide in this sentinel chest piece.
That sounds like something Ward would do.
Steve will clear, and it becomes your turn.
All right. So Fitz is gonna sidestep to here. Zabaran going to take a power action. Do I have to be clear for this? Place a friendly. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna make another test subject also on the red starting. Is it either or? Oh, it's not even adjacent. It can be within 6 squares of him.
Oh, wow.
Give a power action. If you're less than 4, with the test subject keyword on the map. If you do, place a test subject outside the game within 6 squares. So I do get to choose. I guess I get to choose the starting line. That's how that works. Oh, I have to roll for it. Duh. This one I'm gonna roll. I rolled for the red anyway. I'm gonna roll for this one. Whew. Rules. This one starts on the blue. Okay, I'm gonna put him within 6 squares. There. Wow, this guy's getting better and better by the minute. Oh my god, test subjects can be on teams with Nick Fury, just as a heads up. And don't break theme. I am so tempted to mind control your Wolverine. It'd be a 9 against an 18. You're not immune to mind control or anything like that? I know you can mind control at one point.
I think I get that later on. Yeah, I can be mind controlled.
Alright. 9 on an 18 because of the hindering that's it. Oh, you get stealth.
Yeah, I have stealth. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Who was
3, 4,
targeting
5,
me?
6. Test subject's gonna go here.
Was that the test subject that was trying to
Yes.
controlling?
It was a test subject that was trying to mind control me. Oh, this should be taking damage. It has perplex now. I will perplex Speed Demon's defense and clear Speed Demon and clear the battery because I didn't put anything out. Go ahead. This is how long it's been. I completely forgot to use the power battery.
Yep.
Noob scrub.
Alright. Over here.
Damn it, Steve.
I keep calling him Captain America. It's just Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers is Captain America,
Yeah.
Amber.
But this particular Captain America is not Captain America.
I think we're gonna have to do an episode where I teach you how to choose maps better. Because I think this map is actually boning you a little harder than you think.
Yeah, it's not doing as much. I think it's actually doing a lot better for your hypersonicer than it is for what I wanted it to do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your flow. Carry on.
There was no flow.
I don't have flow.
You're not interrupting anything right now. That would imply that I know what I'm doing. I'm encroaching on your 7th board. Do I really want to push Wolverine? I don't. I really, really don't. Clear Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Clear ward.
You can leave the object there. Your clearing of action tokens is just spreading objects all over the place today. What is up with that? Alright.
I'm seeing so many holes in my plan now.
It's like everything is coming to fruition now. Everything about this was terrible, she says.
Not terrible, just not being utilized properly.
Alright, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna throw my monkey up here. Speed Demon's gonna use Hypersonic. Go here.
Oh no.
Actually, yeah, that's gonna be the first thing he does. So he's gonna make the attack from here. That's 1 square move. 11 against the 17.
Mm-hmm. Aha!
Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Do I have to hit with the attack or just have to move? Just have to move, eh? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to here. I'm going to roll that die. That's a 3. So this time it's going to do something. That is... Stress again. It's less than number of distinct squares. You may place that character within line of fire of its square and up to the result in squares and away in squares and deal that character half the resultant damage. So 1, 2, 3 to here and deal 2.
Okay. Where did you have him?
All right.
Is that where he was, or was he back one?
He was here, I think, actually. And I go 1, 2, 3. That makes more sense. Right? Yeah. 16 defense, you say. I'm going to push this test subject. Use Psychic Blast. Not that it matters, because you have super senses. It is a 9 on a... Actually, I'm going to perplex up his attack.
What's the range on a test subject?
It is 6. 9 on a 16. I use a 7. Whew, good knockback. But you have charge, so. And that hits for 3 because he's got a friendly little monkey. But that's a push.
2, 3.
So it's 1, 2. And then my third action, I'm actually going to remember that I own this thing on this team. I'm going to give the catapult to my monkey. Catapult is on my monkey. I'm going to roll the damage this time for it. 2 becomes 1. Alright, now number 2 is showing, which allows me free action, exchange a construct between... Okay, so I can exchange constructs now. Okay. It is your turn, because that was 3 actions, I believe. And I clear the Baron.
Alright. Wolverine's gonna sidestep. Word's gonna come up here.
Hey, buddy.
Now that I've got my grouping done, I'm gonna do what I actually plan to do with this team.
Mm-hmm.
And that is use Steve to... You know what? I'm gonna target Fitz.
Don't have a Fitz. Okay.
When I target Fitz, Wolverine and Ward's gonna bring his defense down by 2.
Okay, so it is actually the 16 that you see because my energy shield gives you +2.
And I've got, so that is 12 on your 16.
Yeah. Ouch. For a 3? 1, 2, 3. Fitzy, no! Okay. Do what you should be doing is using your leadership on Steve Fresh.
I don't have leadership.
It's traded.
Oh, I'm traded? That's part of the trait?
He's got 2 trades.
Oh, right,
Sometimes it's okay to be friendly, folks.
okay. I wasn't adjacent to anybody anyways, so...
Yeah, but the you'd be able to give probability control to anybody with a shield keyword, which would be Ward.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna mind control the test subject
Okay.
with Wolverine.
Alright. 10 on a 17 because I'm occupying enduring terrain.
It will actually be down
right.
by 2
So it's a
because of the Hydras.
10 on a 15.
There we go.
That's
Use mind
all
control.
yours. Have fun with that. I don't mean to mind control. I just gotta make sure that. Sometimes you get weird things like that. No, but you're good. You're clear.
Okay.
Super.
He's gonna attack.
Don't you touch my monkey.
Yep, he's attacking the monkey.
Don't spank my monkey.
9
on a 17.
Yeah.
Of course. You did an 8. Okay. You spanked my monkey. Which means my catapult will go on number 1, I think.
Alright, my team managed to do what I had planned for it to do. Now I can lose. I'm happy.
You did all that to kill a monkey? My God, woman.
Alright.
Evil, vile person. Alright, so start of the turn, I don't think I have any effects I wanted to pull off. That's fine. I should take the smoking boots from the monkey away. It was Boots the monkey. Okay. Baron Strucker is going to take a power action. He's going to place this test subject here on 3. The blue, sorry, line of blue that is. Blue! Babidi, babada.
Lame.
Shut your mouth. Okay. Next. The Fitz is going to have a Fitz. Go here. Hold on. 1. This will be 2. Fitz, you terrible. Fitz is going to perplex up the attack on my speed demon. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So he's going to make an attack from here on the Wolverine. 12 on a 16. Hits. Viciously for 4. Or 3. 3. Sorry, 3. Okay. So if I go 2, 3, 4, and do my, what was I going to end up? Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to here. So that's where he ends up. And then, can I do that to just anybody? I'm going to choose Ward this time to do this.
Alright.
And I went 1, 2, 3 on Ward. So if I am a, no. That's a high. That's 200. Okay, so that was 2 actions. Then, the test subject is going to attack Ward.
Yep.
That will be a 9 on a 17.
Do I have the energy shield power showing right now?
What's-
Oh, that's my damage, right?
That's your defense power.
Defense power. I don't have that right now.
No,
Okay.
your
Okay.
combat reflex is on right now.
Alright then.
Alright. 9 on a 17! That's not an 8. That's alright. I will clear. I think the power battery is the wrong resource for this team. No offense, Ronnie. Because it takes actions, and this team has so many things on the board.
Yeah. You know what actually might be good on there would be the Phoenix Force.
Phoenix Force might be pretty good with all those. Well, no, the test subject don't get anything out of it.
No.
You have to start things on it. I think this might be a power plant team. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your turn.
That's okay. I'm going to use leadership on Steve Rogers because I have that, right?
Yep.
Well then, I'm just going to clear.
Okie doke. You do have something going for you. Steve Rogers does have stuff. Alright.
There's that.
So the first thing we're going to do, Baron von Straka is bringing another test subject to here. The fact that it's up to 6 squares away is insane.
Yeah.
That is bonkers. Am I reading this right? Yeah, it's within 6 squares. It doesn't even need line of fire. I roll for the test subject, which ends up on 4, which is once again blue. Oh, I can do all the mind controlling with these guys. Maybe I should just barrier you in for a turn. In fact, I'm going to hold on to these for a second. Is there anything else I want to do outside of that? I do believe I want to give the power action to this to give a catapult to this test subject here. I'm just going to put it on a test subject card. I should actually keep it here because there's multiple test subjects. And then barrier with this test subject. Clear. Oh, this was a push. Was it a push? No, it was just a single action. Go ahead.
Alright. I think it's just time for Fitz to die.
Oh, that's right, you can shoot out of there! Alright, what do you got?
Yeah, not maybe.
That is enough. You needed a 3.
Oh, okay.
Steve Rogers is like 100 attack the entire dial. You killed Fitz and his monkey, Amber? Seriously?
That's the best I could do.
Okay.
It's your turn. I can't do anything with board.
And that was your turn. So it's my turn. These go away. Okay, so I have my maximum complement test subject. So Baron Strucker can't do that. On top of the fact that he's also pushed. I'm going to give Scissors. I kind of want to give Scissors to Speed Demon because he's running. And that seems like such a bad thing to do, right? Because he'd be,
Running with scissors. Gotcha.
It's a push, and I'm gonna roll it. 1. Wow, this thing is motoring down around there for me, man. Look, support. Okay. I was actually looking for perplex, to be brutally honest. Strucker, you're gonna have to come out soon, man. What's up with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna go to 5 to here. We're gonna take this in steps because this is probably gonna be a little easier. Okay. I'm gonna attack Steve Rogers. An 11 on an 18. I need a 7. That's a 6. No. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Roll for Steve Rogers. So that's 1, 2. Oh no, I can actually roll for Ward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So gotta roll less than 6.
Does it have to be less?
If the result is less than.
Yeah.
It does have to be less than 6.
Not bad.
Okay.
I do that with this one? No. I think it has to be here, here, here. See if I do it. I want to make this work. Oh, this is what I can do. I can do it. So that was one action. And then second action. I gave scissors to him. It's one, right?
Mm.
Then I did that. That's two. And then this is barrier is going to be third. So if I put it here, but this square isn't adjacent.
That energy shield is coming for you.
Ah, what the hell? If I put it here, you can draw a line of fire. If I put it here.
See, the thing is, if you put it here, like my direct, like I ignore the elevated, but
Yeah.
my direct line of fire goes through here.
Yes, it'll go through
So-
the square.
To get to Steep Demon, I would have to cross that square.
Yeah. Which is the important part.
Yeah.
So you cannot retaliate on him. That's an action token on this one. This one actually has to do it from here. That's how that's gotta work. And then this one clears. And Baron Strucker clears. Your turn. Wow. Brah. Brah.
I don't like getting blocked in.
Nobody puts Cappy in the corner. I'm going to hell. Alright. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. The test subjects are going to switch constructs
Mm-hmm.
as a free action. Roll 1. That's actually perfect. Because I'm going to perplex up Speed Demon's attack. This is gone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're actually not going to get too fancy today. 12 against Steve Rogers, 16. 18. I needed a 6. That was what my head was going at. That is a hit for 3.
Yeah.
And then I go here. And then I am double toast. The Baron.
Am I traded toughness, or is that...
No, it's part of the power.
Okay.
And then the Baron will join his test subjects in glory.
Oh my goodness. Look what I've created.
My creations. They are beautiful. I already rolled for this thing, so I'm going to clear this, and it is your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna clear ward and make it your turn.
Alright. Can it be a character who... It's got to be on there, right? No, it's former construct I'm looking at. Replace construct from it and replace it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to share the constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled a 5, and on a 5, I have nothing.
No.
I'm going to roll for damage. 2. 1, 2. I'm showing 1 and 4 now and pro. I will clear the Baron. Clear Speed Demon, who is doing all the heavy lifting today. Come to me, Ward. Come see the fruits of our labor.
We're just gonna hop back into the Sentinel torso.
Done?
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sup?
Hey, buddy.
Sup? Pajama party, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 to there.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit for 3.
I will take 2 because of my
Yeah.
toughness. 1, 2.
9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to roll less than 5. 2 is less than 5. I'm going to put you here.
Okay.
1, 2. And you take 2. Nope, 1. You take 1. Half of the result.
Alright.
I really hope we're doing that right. Comment section will go nuts. You know how they are. Is 4 form still? 4 is share. So I'm going to roll a share. Oh, look, nothing. I roll the damage. 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Alright, well, Word's gonna go down kicking and screaming. He's got close combat expert right now.
Holy
so,
hell.
He is going to, on a 16, he'll do 1 and 1.
Okay.
And do a 10 on a 16.
Yep. You need a 6.
That'll hit for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yay.
You've killed that test subject.
Okay, now that was a push on Word.
Yep. That goes away.
It didn't quite kill him. But now that that guy's dead, Word's going to sidestep.
Sidestep out of here!
He's limping away.
Alright. Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Fair instructor. You killed my test subject!
My pretty baby.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's just 6 squares,
4,
eh?
5, 6. Within 6 squares. So that's going to go there with a roll of 2, which puts me on the red. I'm in the red. Red? Yeah, red.
It really, really bothers me that they do characters that are this good and make them Target exclusives. That really, really bothers me. Like more than a chase or something.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3 to here. 11 on 18.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
not
miss.
gonna hit.
So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Stop that.
So
There's
1,
so
2,
many
3, 4,
whirlwinds on
5,
this
6.
map.
So I gotta roll less than 6. 2. So you're gonna take 1 and you're going here. No, actually, you're going here.
I'm gonna take 1. It killed me.
All right. Dead in the whirlwind.
My idea worked, which is a good idea for me. Put that a little bit in the win column. Better utilized with different characters, possibly. We'll see. Maybe actually, I'm thinking Steve Rogers could be swapped out for like Banshee. And have a bunch of Hydra guys fall around with Banshee, because Banshee also has PD, so kind of does the same thing as Hydra. Won't work off of Wolverine, but if I have another ranged character, can still do the same thing. Anyways, talking about this team. It took me a while to group back up because I was kind of reacting to Speed Demon coming at me, which was not the best map choice for me when I was just, honestly, I wasn't spending a whole lot of time going through maps. I was like, hey, this map has hindering and elevated, that's what I need. And then I opened it up and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work for me. I don't know maps the way that Jason does. Anyway, I'd never really got a point where it was better to call in Nick Fury rather than having Steve do something, because Steve was the only person on my team that could actually bring him in. So it was always more beneficial to use Steve as himself rather than calling in Nick. Which I find is my personal, like, I have the hardest time actually using ID cards. It was just a lot to go up against. When you're doing a 300 point team, you don't expect to have 9 characters on the board across from you. I don't know what else to say on that. Kudos to Ronnie on a cool team.
And Strucker has a dial. So, in this particular instance, Speed Demon did the heavy lifting because Speed Demon was able to handle the team presented against us. In addition, we created a bunch of test subjects because I like making figures. I'm a big fan of Zerg and StarCraft. In a nutshell, I was able to handle the situation at hand. I'm not sure how I'd probably play this differently against different teams depending on the way it goes. I might be more inclined to push Baron Strucker early because I just looked at his second click. Though that Stealth and Mastermind are a pretty good combination. These test subjects are awesome. Fumbled a little at the early part because we didn't quite understand how these things worked. And then once we got, because I thought it was choose a starting line and then it's roll for a starting line. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I believe the power battery is a bit of a speed bump on this team. As you know, once you get 4 test subjects out, it becomes very monotonous to try to manage all of those actions that you lack, especially when I don't think, unless I miss something, Strucker doesn't have leadership. So, and that's an important part. If you're playing a team this size, yeah, if you're playing a team this size, you really need some leadership to help get some acceleration, or you need a resource that just kind of does its thing and does it either through free actions or just occurrences. I think a more ideal thing would be a power plant for this team because the rings just kind of show up. And can you imagine the havoc you would reap with an impact beam on Speed Demon? The face averages made it enough for me. That said, I once again want to thank Ronnie Andrews for his team. It was very fun to play. It was very exciting, and it really worked to my kind of mindset. So I appreciate that. And yes, see, scientists are pretty awesome if played in the right way. That said, if you guys want to give it a chance, $25 a month, you get to build our teams for us. We won't even have to think. It's actually quite nice. And you guys get to witness us try out some things, see holes in your team if you so decide that you need to check if your team is good enough. Within a month, we try to get these teams built and played. So if you guys want to check it out at patreon.com/marriedwithclicks, and if you're interested in supporting, we appreciate it. Otherwise, nothing really changes. Have a good one, guys. Married with Clix is brought to you by Majestic's Heroclix sales down in Costa Mesa, California. Right now, they're in the middle of storefront change. In the meantime, don't forget to check out their eBay store. If you check the link down below, they always have great Heroclix stuff at fantastic prices, and they'll ship just about anywhere.